Now that we have our images, narration, sound effect, and theme music, let's go ahead and add a title. To add a title to a particular picture or video clip, you just tap it, and you'll see at the bottom there are tools that pop up once you select an image, a video clip, or an audio clip. And this is dynamic. I just want to point this out real quick. Here I have actions, titles, and filters when I have an image selected. But if I tap the purple narration, you'll see what's accessible is now different. So I have actions, speed, where you can speed up or slow down the audio, which can be fun, but definitely overused with kids. And then the volume bar. So I just wanted you to be aware that those tools are dynamic, and you're only going to be able to use what is applicable for that type of media. So tap T for titles, and by default you'll see it's on none. And there are all of these different styles of titles to choose from. So you might just take a moment, click on each one to sort of get an idea, the size and shape. And if there's an animation, you'll actually see it in this sort of preview area below the timeline. To enter the title, you'll actually tap in the viewer where it says title text here. And then if you tap the little X in the upper left corner of that text box, it'll delete it all. And I can type black-footed ferrets. Done. Now, if I scrub in the timeline across that image, you'll notice that it says black-footed ferrets. And if I press play, I can watch it and there's a nice fade in and fade out. Well, what happens if you don't want the text of the title to be right in the center, covering up the image? Well, there's actually an option on most of these titles to choose lower. And see, the name of the title I have is Reveal, and it's surrounded by the light blue box. And just below that, there's lower and center. So you can toggle between the two and choose which one is more appropriate to your particular project. To the right of that, you'll see location is off, that's ghosted out, and then there's sound effects on. If you toggle that, you can turn the sound effect of the title off or on. Some have sound effects, some don't. That's how you toggle it off or on. If you decide that you do not want to have a title, you can just tap none. Don't press the trash can because that'll actually delete the entire image. Tap anywhere else to go back to the timeline.